everybody, it's Dana.
Hey, it's Linus.
With Hitching Up.
And moving on.
And we are out riding our Lectric 2.0.
XP 2.0.
That's it.
But we're going to do a review today.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Hi, everyone.
We ordered our Lectric XPs four years ago, but then changed our order.
Yeah, in the middle of that, they offered us a upgrade for $49 to have the XP 2.0 versus the XP. Some of the upgrades included the shocks in the front, it being waterproof more for electronics, better electronics.
Different tires.
Yeah, 3-inch tires, I think, instead of the 4-inch tires, which made it a little bit easier to handle. And also it had more mounting points for your baskets and stuff like that. So, so when we bought them, she got hers before I got mine, and we tried hers out.
I have this step through, so it makes it easier for me to get on and off. And it's white versus Linus's black. When we got these, it had been 40 years since I'd ridden a bike. So my first few times on, I was just reacclimating to riding a bike. So I did not turn on any power. I had never driven anything. I'd never ridden on a bike that was motor driven. So that was a little bit of a learning curve, but actually it wasn't too hard to master. And I am proud to say, despite my balance issues, I've only fallen once. And that was because we went through an area that had a lot of roots and I was going very slowly.
Yeah, if you let them get too slow, they will. And they get out of balance really quick. If you're
I knew I was going. I said I'm going, so I was prepared and no major injuries.
Yeah.
So I have added the Cloud 9 seat after a long bike ride down at Wren Lake. That was very painful on the other seat.
Yeah.
And I've got the mirrors. I love the mirrors. I love being able to see if something's coming up behind me.
We ordered those mirrors off of Amazon. After getting the ones from Lectric, we didn't really care for them. They seemed to shake around quite a bit.
Right.
They were very easily to be broke. I had one break right off the bat. So we ordered those. We ordered the handlebars, which were curved back a little bit and not just straight across. And then we ordered, go ahead, hon.
Oh, we have these little pouches that have a zippered pouch and then an open pouch like to put your drink in.
And they're very handy to put your phone in, and your water bottle and keys in. And
then saddlebags, pannier bags, I believe they're called.
Yeah.
Linus got one with his, with a package of goodies, accessories, I think.
Yeah, when we ordered the bikes, they offered 2 free items, and that was one I took. And I can't remember what the other thing I
We tried baskets on the front.
The reason the baskets don't work is you can't fold the bike up when you get done for the fold up. So you're kind of stuck with them being straight open. And these are fold up bikes, and that's what we wanted to do, was put them in our camper. So we eliminated the baskets right away. We actually had, was it the baskets on the back too?
We did have a basket on the back and then one on the front. And
so that didn't work out for us. So we decided to go with the cloth bags.
Right. And
then,
a friend of mine gave me her pannier bag. They'd gotten bikes around the same time as we did, and she didn't, maybe they had an extra, but she wanted to get rid of it, so I took that, and it comes in handy. We keep the charging cords in there when we're out on a long ride. So our bikes, although we've had them 4 years, we haven't put a lot of miles on them. But we are out here at beautiful San Chris Lake in Christian and Sangamon County in Illinois. Boy, there are a couple nice campgrounds here. You have to check out our videos on them. And I've put about 250 miles on mine. Linus has about 275 on his. However, they have traveled a lot in our camper and on the back of our camper. When we first got them, we put them in big totes, and it was a struggle getting them in and out of the camper. It was not fun. So we found an RV rated bike rack, which is the HyperX Volt
Yeah.
RV e-bike rack. And we have some videos on that. You can see how well it's done on the back of the camper. So getting them around isn't that difficult, and they've ridden really well with, you know, a few scratches and a power button that got a little crease from how the handlebars fold.
Yeah. We also do a cover off of just from Walmart, and it's a grill cover that's 60 inches that covers these bikes excellent when you travel.
Perfectly.
You just put them over, fold you put the seats down, you put the handlebars down as low as they go. They will fit right over it. When you're camping, you can cover with that. Then we just put a couple bungee straps on top of that so they don't fly off the back of the bike when they're traveling. And it's a cheap cover, like 20 bucks versus having to buy an $80 or $90 cover that's got the name brand on it.
Right,
you know,
right.
But we're not knocking. We are not sponsored for this, and we have not received anything free for this. So we are just doing this to let you know how good these bikes have actually held up in 4 years that we've owned them. They've been really a good bike. I know there's been people that's had thousands and thousands of miles on them, and you got to consider these are 4 years old bikes, and they still hold a great charge. And they hold on just a minute. Hold on just a minute. My thing was shrinking. You got to consider these are a 4-year-old bike with 4-year-old batteries in them. So the batteries are still holding a wonderful charge. And they've been charged a lot. Because when they sit, they lose their charge a little bit. So you have to recharge them. And so we haven't had no problem with that. And we're just thought you'd let you know. I mean, we do know that there is some newer versions out there right now that are electric.
Right. There is the 3.0, and they've just released them. The 4.0, which, boy, comes in lots of pretty colors.
Yeah.
But these are very serviceable still, and we really enjoy it. And to be honest, I know some people that ride regular bikes kind of poo-poo those of us that ride e-bikes, but if it weren't for an e-bike, I wouldn't be riding a bike.
Yeah.
And it lets me get out and be more active, and I really appreciate that. And I know it also comes in a trike version, which I've never seen. We've never ridden on. But I know for those of you that have worse balance issues than I do, it would definitely be an option for you.
We've seen a lot of people that's upgraded the headlight on them because they have they have a really small headlight.
Yes.
And another downfall I don't like is, and you can turn it down, but it doesn't go dim enough. If you're riding it close to dusk or night, this screen that displays, this screen that displays is way too bright. I mean, it blinds you when you're driving down in a dark night. Right. So, but I'm going to show you what you can get on Amazon that we've replaced these with. First off, actually, we bought the mirrors off Amazon. We bought these handlebars. These will be all on our link. We bought the shock post.
Right, that's Satori.
Yeah, and then we bought these little bags, and we bought, trying to think what else we bought.
Well, Linus has a Bikeroo seat.
Yeah, and bought that too.
That was the one that I found not to be as comfortable as the C9. I think I've tried 4 different,
and one of the nicest
maybe 4 different seats.
So one of the smartest things we bought, and we lost one, but we put alarms on them. We put these alarms, came from Amazon, and we'll have that in a link too. I have the alarm somewhere. I just don't know where I put it because it came off and the batteries went dead. And when you set that with a remote, when you set the alarm with a remote, if you come up and jiggle the bike, it'll beep, beep. You jiggle the bike again, it'll beep, beep, beep one more time. But third time you move it, the alarm goes off, and it's a loud alarm. Yeah. So say it's underneath your cover, and the cover, somebody wants to mess with your bikes. If you have them locked up on top of that, we have 2 locks for them. They wiggle the bikes and they're trying to get in there, and all of a sudden they got an alarm going off. I know my dog will hear it. I know I'll probably hear it.
Yeah, it's very loud.
So we've never had nobody mess with them because we do keep them covered at campgrounds so nobody can really see. A black bag blends in better than a white bag, so that, you know, a cover. So we're just giving you the review on how great these bikes have been to us, and don't forget they are foldable bikes.
Right.
I'll just pull it out here a little bit away from the other bike, and normally when you're folding it, let me get it out here so she can see the mechanism.
There we go. Yeah.
And so you would grab this right here, and you would pull this out. And right now I have a bad arm, but I usually just grab it right here and kind of just bend it around, and then there it's folded. we usually let the handlebars down, the seats down,
Right.
and then we take a bungee strap and we put a bungee strap right here to here, so this stays together when you're trying to lift it somewhere. And that's it. That's how quick they are foldable. If you want to save yourself about 8 pounds, you can take the batteries out when you're lifting them up there, but they weigh around 70 to 75 pounds. Depends on all the accessories. You know, more accessories you got on them, the heavier are. So
now we fold them like this when we are putting them either in the back seat of the truck or in the back end of my car, but putting them on the HyperX Volt bike rack, you don't fold them, you leave them open. And as I said, we've got a couple videos that show that. So there you go, it's put back together. It just makes sure that locking mechanism locks.
Yep.
Otherwise, you can be riding and have it flip open, and I've read stories.
And their handlebars do the same way. You just grab them right here and you fold them down like that when you're traveling. And then your seats, they all have quick connector seats. You can take the seat off if you don't want it on there. Put it back on, set your height, tighten that up. I mean, they're really good bikes.
Oh, we also didn't mention the cute little accessories, the spoke covers. They don't clack like when we were little kids, but we have those cute little spoke covers on too.
So we're gonna finish this up.
So let us know if you have any questions about the electric bikes, or if you have one yourself, what your experience have been.
To join our channel is 99 cents a month, which is, if you know, nowadays you can't even buy soda for that. So
yeah, we really appreciate your support for getting us this far and for helping us keep going.
Yeah, and please share our channel and hit the bell button so you'll get the
notification.
Notification when another video comes out. So thanks for watching. We appreciate it.
Hope to see you out on the road, and remember, the best is yet to see.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.